right now I feel like I have the worst imposter syndrome I can imagine. Good morning. I'm currently about to walk into Classical Next. So I'm doing the career part of my goals today. I am going to be networking and believing in myself. And right now I feel like I have the worst imposter syndrome I can imagine. I feel like I am going in the deep end of the classical music industry and I feel a bit like a fraud, but I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay to feel like a fraud and a lot of people will be feeling the same and everyone will be welcoming, and if they're not, that's okay. I just have to believe in myself and what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm basically pep talking myself at the start of this video, but I'm going to take you along today and the next couple of days as I network, and I'll do some reflecting on this little vlog and yeah, bring you along to all the cool classical music stuff I'm about to go see. So I'm inside Classical Next right now and I am on the poster right here, and I've already chatted to so many people. I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but in the best way possible. I have a little book that I'm writing everyone down in that I talk to, and I've got posters and flyers for Many Hands Make, my little creative business where I make music concerts and art experiences. And I have the most recent experimental sounds concert flyer that I did. And I've got my little business card as well, which looks so bad compared to some of the business cards that I've been given, but it's just authentic to me. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling less imposter syndrome, but still feeling a little bit wild. And I'm feeling proud of myself for doing this so far. And I can't believe that I'm here and getting to talk with all these people. It's absolutely amazing. So it's been about 2 weeks since Classical Next, and I have been not very busy. I have been taking a break since Classical Next, which was one of my big goals for my gap year. And I have been not doing much. I've just been chilling and enjoying just being away in a different country. So Classical Next was amazing. I'm not going to deny that. It was absolutely insane. It was so busy and so much more than I expected. I just got so exhausted afterwards. So I definitely did those goals of trying to network with people and also saying fuck it to imposter syndrome. I really, really had to just keep pitching myself over and over and over again, which was really amazing, but also terrifying. But I feel really proud of myself. But because I was so on for 4 days straight, I have been quite tired the last 2 weeks, so I've kind of just taken a break. Last week I was in Slovenia, which was so beautiful. I loved it there. I did not think I would love it quite so much, but I really, really liked it. Tanya from SIGIC, the Slovenian Information Music Center, um, showed me around Slovenia one day, and I went to these amazing caves. They was so amazing. So that was a real highlight of my trip. I also went to a lot of art galleries, which was another thing that I really wanted to do, was go to art galleries while I'm traveling, and museums. I went to the Slovenian Philharmonic Orchestra and I just kind of hung out a lot. I did some freelance work. I had a few meetings and sent some emails. But yeah, mainly I was just kind of chilling and drinking a lot of Slovenian wine. So it was pretty amazing. Now I'm in Croatia and I have really been doing nothing while I've been here. So all I have planned for today is to get my nails done, which I am really excited about. But I wanted to spend some time later talking about how I really struggle to kind of stop and rest. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that because I think that's not an uncommon thing for creatives to always be on. So after I got my nails done, we'll talk again. So I'm back from the nail salon and I have my nails done and I'm feeling cute. And I find going and getting my nails done a really good way to actually practice rest because you have to sit still for like an hour or two. And I try and put these moments in my life to help me to rest because I really, really struggle to stop. I really, really struggle to just not go, 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 go constantly. As a freelancer, I feel like I have like 10 projects happening at any one time. And while I've been overseas, a couple of these projects have kind of started getting some momentum, which I wasn't really expecting. For some reason, I feel like time is running out constantly. I feel like I am competing with the rest of the people around me. And it's something that I'm really aware of. I get quite competitive. And I talked about jealousy a couple of videos ago. And that's something that I think really feeds into why I get so competitive. And I want to do the best that I can. I want to be able to produce amazing work. I want to be able to show off all the work that I've been doing, and I want to be able to support my community of artists. But I also need to rest. And I'm struggling to make that happen at the moment. For me, rest looks like a couple of different things. It can be yoga, meditation, getting my nails done. It can be reading my book. It can be journaling. It can be watching a TV show. It can be people watching, going and getting a coffee. All those kinds of things are activities that I really enjoy doing when I'm trying to just rest. And so I'm trying to practice those things within my day. Part of all of this as well is that I have ADHD and I really struggle to sit still. Sitting still is kind of a worst nightmare for me. And I struggle to not be doing 5 things at once. It's something that my brain chemistry just does, you know? So, and I have medication to help, but I find that it doesn't fully kind of stop this drive that I have, this drive to be successful, which is, again, very Capricorn behavior. Okay, come for me, why not? So I just wanted to hold myself accountable and talk about that on here. I wanted to kind of talk about it because I think rest is a hard thing for so many people. I think living in a capitalist society where we're constantly told that our worth and our time equals money, and if we're not spending our time wisely, we're losing money. I really, really feel that mindset in me, that internalized capitalism mindset. And when I'm resting, I'm like, well, I could be sending this email to this person, or I could be doing this, or I could be doing that. And I'm sure this is what a lot of freelancers feel like because it's just like, oh my God, it's constant. But I am on holiday. I have come to the other side of the world from where I normally live to have a holiday. And as much as I feel so blessed that I have been able to connect with people and make, you know, opportunities for myself over here already, I do need to rest. Rest is one of my big goals for this year. It's one of my big goals is to prioritize my own rest. I feel at the edge of burnout. I constantly have felt at the edge of burnout for like the last kind of 4 years. And I feel like I catch it just in time each time. And that's great. But I'm kind of in this boom and bust cycle with it. And I want to not be in that boom and bust cycle with it anymore. I hope this reminds you that you also don't need to do anything right now other than be with me in this video. And I hope that you are being present with me or being present with yourself right now and not trying to do 500 things at once. But if doing 500 things at once is keeping you calm, I love that for you. We all have our ways to cope. I'm really curious about what rest looks like for you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about what that looks like, what that in practice looks like as well, because I feel like rest looks different for everyone. And I love the ideas of unconventional types of rest. I feel like people talk about rest as just sleeping or lying down, but I know there are lots of different types of rest. And I'd love to hear about your experiences with it, particularly if you're a creative and or freelancer. As I pour myself a glass of wine, I would love for you to pour yourself a beverage of your choice, whether that is a glass of wine, whether that is a non-alcoholic beverage, a warm beverage, a sweet beverage, a bubbly beverage, whatever that looks like for you. Pour yourself a drink, hydrate if you haven't hydrated, and cheers to you and all the amazing things that you're doing right now. Even if that's just surviving, that's pretty badass. Until next time.